Well, good evening. It's almost midnight here in Kentucky, and a late night, and come across a YouTube video of another fella cleaning out his throttle body on his car, and they can really get nasty with carbon and stuff. And I got to thinking about it. I've never cleaned mine, I don't think, on this RV, and I've had it for going on 6 years now. So I thought I would take a peek at it. So I just pulled the rubber intake off, and you can see the butterfly, and I'll step on the gas pedal. You see it open up, and I got in here looking, because we're looking at a mirror, but it looks like there's a ridge of carbon. It might be hard to see here. So I think I'm going to pull this off and give it a really good cleaning. I found the new gasket, because I'll need to replace the gasket. It's only like $5, so. But if you ever wonder, I noticed this you ever notice when you turn your key on, you may hear something. Well, here's what's happening. That thing does a little bump when you turn the key on. I don't know why, but it does. I guess it's getting itself in position for idle. But you step on the gas, because remember we're drive-by-wire, got no cable. And step on the pedal, and that's what happens. So get me a socket. It looks like a 10mm, only like 3 screws, I believe. There's one on top, 2 on the bottom. I'm gonna do a little cleaning first. Get me some carburetor cleaner, spray all this dirt off. Got a little air compressor, blow it out, clean it good. Get my connector off, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, I wanted to show you how to get this crazy clip off. It's with all these, every time you get hold of something, they got a different type of clip. You got to figure out how this thing comes off without breaking it. So, you got this little tab here. It's like a safety clip, I guess. Keeps it locked in place. You carefully pry on it here. You get it off. You get that down. So you get this one off. So get that out. And then you got the other one, which you just push down on, and then it will release it, wiggles it loose. There she goes. So you want to be careful with these things. Don't be yanking and pulling on these wires. It'll make for a bad day. So that came off pretty nice once I stopped and looked at it, and we'll try to get the rest of it off. Well, that wasn't hard at all. And I just took those 3 nuts loose, 1/4-inch ratchet, 10mm socket, and I didn't have to pry on it or anything. It just lifted right off. I was kind of surprised about that. I figured that gasket after 13 years would be kind of stuck on there, but it wasn't at all. Of course, I will get a new gasket. I wouldn't dare reuse that old one. It's been compressed for a long time, but you can look closely there. It's got a good ridge of carbon. So I'll clean all that up. Make it shine. Here's the other side. I'll just do it a little bit better. I bet that thing's expensive. Well, like I was saying, my battery conked out. I bet that thing's expensive. Sure wouldn't want to have to buy one, because it's all riveted together. It's not like you can take it apart and do much to it, I don't think. But so far that's 13 years old, been working fine, but it does need a cleaning. I just wanted to show you, look the throat out, what a big hole that is. Just imagine how much air is being pulled through that when you're climbing up a mountain. About 4,000 RPM. That thing's really gulping some air. Big 8.1. Also, I thought, now that I took this off, it came off so easy, and I noticed new gaskets like $5 on Amazon. I'll get one on the way. But if you ever have this top hose leak, of course I put this on new 2 years ago when I put on a new water pump. But if that ever started leaking, man, it's probably a booger to get to. If you take this off with just those 3 nuts, it makes it real easy to get to that clamp. So that might be a tip for somebody in the future. If you ever had to change that top hose. Well, my gasket showed up. got it in the mail today. You can see I've cleaned that up a little bit. It'll look a lot better. Much cleaner. Got rid of that carbon in there. And I even cleaned out down in there just a little bit. What I could get to. Cleaned the gasket surface up really well. That's key. You want to make sure you get your gasket surface clean. Also pay attention to what you clean it with. You know, use a plastic putty knife or paint stick, anything but metal. Don't be scratching around on that surface with a razor knife or a metal putty knife, because you don't want to create no scratches. And I got this because these gaskets here, they're one-time use. They'll tear on you when you pull them off usually. I see this material on head gaskets on lawnmowers and stuff. I got a lawnmower shop, so I see this type of material a lot, and they usually will tear when you take them off like that. So you got to take your time and get the residue off the old part, so you don't have no high spots when you put everything back on. So it should go back together pretty easy. Even says up. That's pretty nice. Tells you which way to put it on. There we go. Got that. And see if I can do this one-handedly. There. No problem. So, put my 3 screws on there and get them snugged up. Start the engine, see how it sounds. It might improve my idle a little bit. That's my assumption. It's been 13 years. I don't remember ever cleaning the throttle body. So I figure it's time to get it done. Didn't take long. And well, something else I noticed while I was in here, just tinkering around. I took my 10mm 1/4" drive ratchet, and I know in years past some of these intake manifolds would leak with their bolts, and it seemed like they got newer bolts now that are longer. So I went and just put a little snug on each one turned just a little bit while I was in here, just to make sure, try to prevent any intake manifold leaks. And I'm still hoping to get my voice back someday, so I'm not squeaking all the time. But maybe this helps someone out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.